Hello, I'm a vision of Christmas loveliness this morning in my Origins Keep Out of Trouble face mask, and I've had quite the last hour. I haven't been able to vlog till this minute. I didn't look like this when I went out. I just put this on, but a gift. My mom and I do this thing called the angel tree, where you pick off an paper angel from a tree, like at the grocery store, and it's for the Salvation Army, and it's for a kid who otherwise couldn't get Christmas gifts. And you kind of do like a Christmas gift sponsor thing, and you buy the gifts and then you turn them into the Salvation Army. It's all anonymous because it's supposed to be from, Santa or the parents, whatever. And one of the gifts that I ordered for my angel just came in at 10. And it was very bizarre to me because I'm trying to get tape off to put up. I got a couple more Christmas cards. Look, isn't that pretty? Do we have space? I'm going to have to stand on the couch to make space because we put all of ours around the banister. I think I've shown you guys that before. And we have a lot of Christmas cards this year. So I have to climb up here to do this. But anyway, I ordered 3 things from Redbubble for my angel all at the same time. They all got printed pretty close to each other, and they were all supposed to be shipped at the same time. Well, the other 2 things, one of the things actually got here a couple days early. Sorry for the angle. And the other thing came when it was supposed to. This one decided it was going to wait until Christmas Eve. Okay, I guess we're going to put you down here. All the way up and around the banister. Oh, the Christmas card. Very sweet. And I was like, oh, I think they already, finished doing their angel stuff. But I called down there and I explained the situation, and they said, do you remember the kid's number? And I told them the number, and they were like, actually, that particular kid doesn't live far away, so we could actually get that present into them if you can come, like, right now. And I said, I can be there in just a couple minutes. So I got in the car. So I pulled on, I wore my pajama shirt, but I pulled on some pants because I have on my Cookie Monster shorts. I pulled on a pair of pants over these, pulled on my boots, started to go out the door, and then my dad wanted to talk to me. He was like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. And I'm like, well, tell me when. I said, well, I'll be right back. And because I had to go. And he's like, this will just take a minute. Dad, I only have a minute. He's like, why are you being like that on Christmas Eve? Because I gotta go. I'm on a last minute deadline right here. But I talked to him, and he was like, I can't believe you're being like this. And I said, I can't believe you can't wait until I get back to talk to me. Anyway, but it did get sorted, and they were like, oh, thank you, that's so sweet. Merry Christmas. I wish them a Merry Christmas. And I had to go down a street that I hate because it says that it's for 2-way traffic, but it's not for 2-way traffic because, well, there's enough room on the road for 2-way traffic, but I don't know, what do you guys think of this horizontal thing? Does it just take up more of the screen instead of having I don't know. Anywho, but one half of the road is for cars to park on, because for some reason down that particular street, they were like, you know what we're not going to do? Make driveways. And so there's a whole line of cars. So for like 2 electric cars, it's perfectly fine. But for a 4-door sedan like my car, and like say a Ford F-150 or an SUV, 2 cars trying to pass each other, one car, usually the one on the right side, has to pull over between the parked cars to let the other car go by. That means that there's not room for 2-way traffic, and I hate driving down that road, and I actually missed it the first time because I usually actively avoid going down it, and out of habit, I passed the road, and I was like, oh, pages. Oh, pages. And now I'm here spending 5 minutes complaining to you about it. But Christmas! Vlogmas Day 24. Also, I had a fun little evening yesterday. I had the holiday porter and then the holiday hoppiness reunion IPA. And I have some chocolate treats here, which I intended to eat yesterday, but then I didn't get hungry. All that stuff. Okay, I look really weird and really red. This kind of looks like a weird little puppet thing. But it's actually just to keep your hair out of your face when you're washing your face and doing face masks and stuff. And I just finished doing this. This is my at-home microderm abrasion kit. And it's really loud and aggressive. And the sound that it makes when it's on is so loud. But you, of course, like, use the little sandpaper discs things. Metal sandpaper is what I call it. And you pull it across your skin. And it's supposed to help do microdermabrasion things. I don't use it as often as you're supposed to. I think you're supposed to use it 2 or 3 times a week. And I kind of use it more like once a week when I remember to use it. And yeah, I would probably use it more often if I could just leave it out and just have to plug it in. But I don't have the space for that. So right now I am making out my card list for next year, the cookie list, the cookie ingredients list for next year, because we gotta be ready. I am having a bagel, and there's port wine cheese on it because I couldn't find any cream cheese, and I have eggnog and some water. I have an attachment to port wine cheese because on, I think it's my left leg, I have a birthmark that's really big. It's called a port wine stain. So I feel connected to this cheese. So that was really good, and it made me want another bagel. But I'm full, and I know I actually shouldn't eat another bagel. I have to take magnesium when I eat stuff like that. Well, I have to take it every day, but like something like this, just a bunch of pure magnesium, because my tummy doctor told me that my tummy acid isn't high enough to digest a lot of foods except for simple sugars, and liquids are really good for me. I had a whole bunch of tummy issues, and I won't go into detail because it's kind of who wants to hear that on Christmas Eve? Not me. But it's really pretty out. Let me show you. Look at that! You're blind now because of the sun. It's very pretty. And it just occurred to me in my head, I think I was supposed to get my oil changed this month. I did not do that. Well. I don't drive, like everywhere I drive is in town. I don't have anywhere out of town to drive most of the time. Because I'm lame. I still look great. So I went to go stand up earlier, and I got halfway up, and a wave of black washed over me, and I passed back out on my bed. Don't know why, don't know what happened, don't know how long, because I wasn't, like, checking the time, was not a priority, but I was just kind of, and then when I did, like, wake up, I was just sort of glazed over and felt like I couldn't move for a bit. My brother's not feeling well. He, like, felt better, felt bad, felt better, felt bad, and we've both been tested for COVID. We don't have COVID. And we don't really have the symptoms of COVID other than, like, we feel sick. Not today. We didn't get tested today, but we have gotten tested when we started feeling poorly before. And my brother didn't wrap any of his gifts yet because he was not feeling well, too. And my mom, excuse me, offered for her and I to wrap his gifts, depending on, like, whose gifts they were and such. And he was like, nah, I'm just going to stick everybody's boxes into bags. And I'm like, well, that's, if when you feel really sick like that, I would have just slapped bows and name tags on them, and, like, that's what you get over the... But I've been watching vlogs from 2013 and 2012, like Vlogmases, You know, back when people could stand next to each other and there weren't masks and people weren't threatening to kill each other because they had political disagreements. So, it's so upsetting. Sometimes people at my work get upset with me because I won't put the news on the TV because I don't want to watch that. I don't want to hear you guys just say how much you hate the left, how much you hate the right, how you just want to kill the other side. That's all they do. Both left and right sides, their solution to everything is, if you disagree with me, you should just die. And I'm over here like, you know, maybe we should not do that. And they think it's okay. But, you know, when they hear this, like, did you hear what the left/right said to us? It's like, yeah, you said the exact same thing to them. But apparently when you say it, it's okay. I'm sorry, I really miss peace on Earth. Like, I know we haven't had it perfectly, but I feel like there was a time when we were, like, this close, and then it exploded. Because of people's hate in their hearts, instead of just treating it like Frozen and let it go. Okay, Advent calendar, final day. I did rip this open beforehand, but I didn't look again. I was really careful to, like, keep the flap down as much as I could. Biggest complaint is that you just can't get the things out. So day 24 is a signature focus. Come on. I don't know what this is because the camera won't focus. There we go. Beverly Hills signature perfume sample from something. That does not smell good. Yeah. It smells like a perfume shop. Like, have you ever been in a perfume area where you have all those scents that people have been spraying all mixed together in the air, and it feels like you're choking from the scent? That's what that smells like. Not going to be my signature scent. I got up, thought I felt better, stood up, headache again, didn't fall over this time, and I sneezed. So I went and took some Tylenol. I don't know if I said that already, I'm so out of sorts. And I got the chocolate out of the advent calendar. There's nobody home right now. Well, I bet my brother's home. He's just in his room, laying down, not feeling good like me. It looks like a caramel. There's like a little bit of caramel kind of coming out of the top right there. I'm not gonna eat that right now. I'm not even very hungry. I'm probably just going to lay down again. The thought of going to work upsets me. Because if I have to go into work and I'm only there for like an hour or hour and a half, I'm going to be upset. If I'm there and actually a lot of people want to hang out at work instead of going home for the holiday, I'm going to be upset about that too. It's just like, just close at 6 or 7 and just have the first person stay over a little. It's so dumb. Not thought through. Whether I was feeling good or not would not have changed that. It's just particularly saltier since I am not feeling well. But hopefully, I drank some water too to hopefully like have the hydration help with the headache. And it's almost 4 o'clock, and I just feel like this is such a poopy Christmas Eve because I'm not doing anything. But I mean, what are you supposed to do when you're sick? Like I said, when I first got up in the rush this morning, I didn't feel like this, but then I don't know. Okay, I hope your Christmas Eve, if you celebrate Christmas and you're watching this, is much, much better. I hope you get to be with or honor loved ones. I hope that you have the Christmas spirit. I hope you guys are not feeling poorly. I hope none of your loved ones have to be ill or in hospital or anything like that. I hope you get to have all your favorite treats and have all your traditions. And I wish all the best for everyone. I will probably vlog later, so I'm not going to say bye right now. I'm just going to say bye for now because I'm going to lay back down and hope that this Tylenol kicks in soon. Yeah. This is as festive as I can manage. I don't know if you can see, but my poor little eye looks awful because I went to go put my contacts in and the right contact felt weird, like a little dry. So I went to go, I had my glasses off because I was putting my contacts in, and there are these bottles. This is my cleaning solution. It's pure hydrogen peroxide when it first comes out of the bottle, and over 6 to 8 hours it dilutes into saline. This is just pure saline solution, but this is the disinfectant cleaner stuff. And I couldn't see in the colors. It looks like watercolor when my glasses are off because my glasses are actually really, really thick because I just really cannot see. And so I couldn't, so I thought I grabbed the right bottle and I did not, and it burned. My eye almost burned through my eyeball, and it put me in such a bad mood because I'm like, I was only putting my contacts in to go to work, which as you all know, I'm already upset about. And I went to try to put some eye primer on for eyeshadow, and it burned my eye again, so I can't put eye makeup on right now. And now I can't put my glasses on, dang it. Hold on. You can kind of see it a little better here, how bad my eye is burning. Oh my goodness, it's awful. I had to spend several minutes rinsing my eye out with water. So I just put on a little bit of makeup because my eye hurts so much. Just putting foundation on around it hurt really, really badly. And I still have the sniffles from the crying of the eye pain. And then there was a hole in my nylon. In the words of John Panetta, we have rockets that can withstand the heat of the sun, but our nylon is ripping. It's baloney. Alright, I was in a bit of a mood, but my eye feels better. It's still a little red down there, but it doesn't hurt anymore. So that's good. And I drank some ginger ale, and we had some crackers, so my tummy felt better, and everyone was so sweet to me. My friend Mr. G, he made me brownies because he knows I love them, so he gave me like a bucket of brownies. And my friends Kim and Jeff gave me like candies and these really cool glasses. Let me see if they could work, like if I can use them on you guys. Hold on. Okay, ready? Look. Can you see the, let's try, see the candy canes? It looks like there's candy canes in the lights. I'm trying really hard here. Look, you can see the candy cane in the glasses. Haha! That's really fun. And yeah, so they gave me like so many candies. I have a whole bunch of Lindor truffles. Oh, everyone's so sweet to me. Look at that. These are the brownies, and he put fresh reindeer. But I got brownies. Everyone's so sweet to me. It's the love of Christmas. Yeah, and I am here. It's a good thing I love these people because they're doing a pool tournament. They weren't able to do it last week, so they're doing it tonight, and pool tournaments take forever, and I'm like, oh my god. Okay. Oh, my poor eye. At least I'm in a better mood now. Of course, I also had a brownie. Hi, it's 9:40. I'm still at work. because around 9 o'clock, everything was wrapping up, people were getting ready, and I thought people were going to leave, and then they all got new drinks, and some more people came in, and they did a round of shots. So I was like, I guess I'm here. But they all said that this next one's their last one, in favor of me, so that's nice of them. So I will vlog when I get home. Not the best Christmas Eve on record, I must say. Everyone was really nice to me and generous to me at work, but I was everybody's backup Christmas Eve plans. Their original plans got canceled because flights were delayed or somebody ended up not coming. There was COVID quarantines or whatever. And so people came to the club instead. And every time I got down to like a couple people finishing their drinks, I'm like, okay, they're going to leave because there's nobody else here and then I can go home. No, clown car of people let out, and then they all ended up staying to the point where I got out of work 8 minutes early. Like I said, I'm trying not to be as salty as I am because everyone was very nice to me and I appreciate that. I would have still rather been home. I hope your Christmas Eve was so much better than mine. I hope you weren't feeling poorly. I hope your loved ones weren't feeling poorly. I hope that you didn't have to go into work for the silliest of reasons. And my mom, this is a thing. She got us all matching pajamas for Christmas Day, but the sleeves, she didn't know this when she bought it because she wouldn't have bought them. But the sleeves are like this. They're really tight because of this rouging thing. I'm sure that somebody thinks that's fashionable, but I don't need fashion on Christmas Day and Christmas morning or Christmas Eve night. I need comfort, and this is itchy and like I said, it's tight and it's itchy and it's so uncomfortable. The rest of the shirt is actually very comfy, but that rouging, I was like, I will wear it tomorrow for opening presents because I can like push it up or maybe cut it off. I don't know, but I'm like, I'm not wearing that to bed. So, Merry Christmas. I'm sorry that this has not been great, but it wasn't great for me either, to be honest. So, Merry Christmas anyway. I hope yours is actually merry. I hope your Christmas Eve was actually merry. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas, everyone. We had a delightful Christmas for the most part. A bit of an eventful morning because early this morning I was vomiting and then had a hard time getting back to sleep. And my brother, when we first got up to go do presents, my brother's room's in the attic. He blacked out too, like I did yesterday, but he didn't land on his bed. He landed on the floor. So we were all kind of worried about him, and so we took care of that. But we all had a wonderful Christmas. We thoroughly spoiled each other. My brother especially, he went way overboard with everyone. And yes, everyone, and it was like, he's still sick. He can't taste anything, and like I said, we don't know exactly what's wrong with him because we just know it's not COVID. That's all we got. And so we opened gifts for a little while. Then we took a 2-hour break because we all went back to sleep and napped and stuff like that. And yes, I hope that you had a grand and wonderful Christmas. Or, whatever it is that you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything this time of year, if you're Hanukkah or something, then I hope that you had a good day, in the very least, that you have a good Saturday, and I will catch you later. And I actually, my mom and I got used to the rouging on these. They're not too bad after you get used to them. Still not our favorite thing, but I did put on the matching pajamas for the day. And yes, it's delightful, and I need my own apartment for all the presents that I got. But my brother got me a bar, and I got a KitchenAid mixer. Um, so I need my own apartment to put those things in. So my brother had another little incident, and we were like, do you need to go to the ER? But my mom said she thinks it's because his temperature is in reverse. Instead of being, 99 or 98.6, it was 94, which is bad too. I don't know if I said that before, but yeah. And we determined that it's because he has barely ate anything in the last week, and so he just doesn't have a lot of strength. And so I was sent out on a mission to go get Pedialyte. There's one store in town. There's gas stations, but the only store in town that's open is one of our little like drug stores that's employee owned, and it's open 365 days a year. All the non-Christmas employees work today. And so I went over there. There was loads of people because it's the only store that's open. And it was closer to the afternoon, so a lot of people's Christmas morning things were all sorted. We didn't even get to stockings because my brother wasn't feeling good. And I went and got him 2 different kinds of Pedialytes. They both kind of said similar things, but I got him 2 different flavors. And so hopefully that'll help him get hydrated and give him some nutrients. But yeah, hope you're doing much better. I'm still feeling again. But I've been drinking some tea to try to help get me there. Oh, I'm very tired. And dinner's delayed because of all the other delays, and I've just been watching Christmas things. We're watching Christmas movies all morning, and yeah, so that's been what's up. It's like gift-wise, we were very spoiled, over-spoiled, and very grateful for all of those things, but we really would have preferred, I would have preferred fewer gifts and more time at home on Christmas Eve, and my brother being healthier than he is. Yeah. So, after what's been happening today, I finished my book at last. I finally got a half an hour to finish the Christmas book. I really should get a new one. This one's so old from being ripped up. Yeah. Oh, but that's all that's been happening here. Hello. So I got ready for Christmas dinner. I made an attempt at the Santa Claus eye, but I had my eyes up like this when I was doing it, and I really should have left them down here. That way I would have been able to shape it more for how often you're going to see my eye. But I think it looks cute anyway. And I was just filling out my thank you cards to all the people who gave me nice things. It's 4:39 right now, and dinner got pushed back until 5, so I spent the last half hour getting ready. I know that this looks a little bit insane. I got a new blush from my parents from Tarte, the Luminous Pink, and that's really intense, but I didn't know how intense it was going to be when I put it on, but I figured it's okay because it's Christmas. And yeah, the Mega Glitter, I love it. I just, like I said, the shape's not perfect, but we're not going anywhere. So I decided to pop in, see how you're doing. I hope you are doing well, not poorly. I rested for a while too while I watched stuff and took like mini naps, like micro naps, just and yes, I'm currently watching Charlie Brown Christmas again. We watched this while we were opening presents, and I also have the Charlie Brown Christmas Tales And I actually got a new blanket, a new Charlie Brown blanket. It's the purely Christmas one. And that means that I now have 4. The Christmas one, the all holiday one, the Halloween one, and then the characters one. And they're very soft and snuggly, and so I like them a whole bunch. And yes, so that is what's going on right now. I've also had this movie, Holiday in Handcuffs, in my head a lot, so I might watch that later tonight. And if my friends online are free later in the evening, I don't know what they're doing. I'm going to check in on them on Discord. I'm going to try to have us watch Tokyo Godfathers. It's one of my favorites, but it's an anime, and they're anime people. And it's a little bit Christmas and a lot New Year, so I can keep watching that one throughout. And yes, I will see you all later. I was getting into my stocking, and look what my dad bought me. They're edible shot glasses in peppermint. So you fill the shot up with stuff, drink it, and then you indulge in the whole thing. Ha-ha! There she goes again. She's turning on the lights, climbing all over everything like a dangerous person. There's me.
Yeah, I think that the batteries are starting to go dead.
Now, Peaches. Hello. So I have a proper eggnog with some Fireball, and I'm having a little bit of fruitcake. So, having a festive evening, trying to feel better about all of today. Is that not the most beautiful multicolored bath you've ever seen in your life? So this is a weird little golden mask. It did not spread very well at all. Even though it has a better true color than the silver mask did, this one didn't spread very well, even though I tried. The other one spread a lot better. This one feels okay. I think that we're getting ready to be done with it. I did change my mind, and I decided to have one more indulgence, and that's the old Fezziwig, because I'm not driving anywhere else, and I bought the beer specifically for that one to drink today. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to see you after I get this off, and I'll tell you what I think about it, eh? Hello. So I'm going to have a Christmas pamper night, is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use my gold peel mask, and I got this in a gift today, a lip mask. I'm going to slather myself in my peppermint body wash. I got this in the advent calendar, the Smile powdered mouth rinse. I have my rose gold anti-frizz hair mask. And over here, I have my cinnamon lush bath thing. I'm going to use my Philosophy Cinnabuns and this at the same time because Christmas. And I'm going to use my little Lush Pud bath bomb. Woo! The whole thing. Normally I break bath bombs up, but in honor of Christmas, we're going to do that instead. And yes, and I'm also going to put on some massage oil in cinnamon. That's going to be good. It's been a good Christmas overall. Had some stressful moments in it, to be honest. And between yesterday and today, it was just an overall lot. But I have a bottle of water because I did finish my eggnog, and that's really thick. So I was like, you know what? I am going to have some eggnog, and I am not going to eat the rest of the night because we had a good meal. We have ham and stuff, but because my brother wasn't going to be around to eat, we only make mashed potatoes for him because he doesn't eat green bean casserole or sweet potatoes. So since he was not joining us for food, and my mother has declared that he's not going to work, even if he's supposed to. And if he's still like this tomorrow, like all day tomorrow, then we're going to take him to the hospital. So that's what's going on right now. So I'm going to end Vlogmas here in front of the Christmas tree, and I hope your Christmas was merry. Bye bye.